When Troy bought his condo at Miller Lakes, one thing he liked was the association.
I thought it was going to be beautiful. I thought it was going to be nice.
Then he lost his job, couldn't make his association payments, and they foreclosed on him to collect that $9,000.
They did a foreclosure. It was sold on December 17th, 2013 to Lydia Sosa.
Fortunately, Sosa agreed to rent the condo back to Troy. He signed a lease and paid her $900 a month. Then the association tried to foreclose on Sosa for nearly $10,000.
They were trying to collect again, yes.
The association also came after Troy, taking away his parking spaces, giving them to 2 maintenance employees, and giving Troy a warning.
If you park in that spot, we will have your vehicle towed and you will be fined.
At the time, the association was suing the woman who owned the condo and trying to evict Troy, who had signed a lease with her. So Troy called Help Me Howard.
When the association tried to evict Troy, they did not own the property and therefore did not have the legal right to evict him. And even if they owned the condo, they could not evict if he has a valid lease. Troy could fight this, but it could be costly and stressful to do it alone.
Realizing Troy was being pushed around and couldn't afford the cost to fight an association, we called Luis Valdeon, whose company helps people in trouble.
There was other things that I saw that didn't look right, so I said, we'll do it for free because I don't think it's right.
Valdeon brought attorney Robert Wayne to court to let the judge know Miller Lakes Condo Association was trying to evict a legal renter.
The association, I believe, was wrong in filing the writ of possession under their name when they didn't own the property.
After Troy called us, his landlord got tired of fighting the association and gave them her condo. But since Troy had a lease, they still couldn't evict him. In court, Miller Lake's attorney told me no one told him about a lease.
I didn't know until just now, a few minutes ago, that there was a lease. Had I known, had I been called, they know I'm a straight shooter, I would have stopped this and dealt with it in a different fashion.
Javier Guadiol also told me he didn't know some of the things the association was trying to do to Troy.
Where I am the attorney, I don't deal with the day-to-day management.
The association makes their own rules and don't tell him about it.
Guadiol and Wayne then scribbled out a deal. The attempt to evict Troy would stop. The association would give up trying to collect the $10,000. Troy would get 1 month's free rent, and then he would pay the rent to the association, which now owns the property. And finally, he got his parking spaces back.
My recommendation is that they allow you to park, and you're going to park there tonight.
Morning, folks. How are you?
Judge Peter Lopez then came in, looked at the agreement the 2 sides worked out, and signed off on it.
All right, gentlemen. Good luck.
Troy then went home.
It feels so good to know that I had people that were able to help me.
Back in the condo he now rents, and back to the association who came after him.
They need to beware. Beware of these associations. I don't trust associations.
Now, what happens if an association is illegally coming after you and you can't afford to hire an attorney to fight them? There is no easy solution. In fact, I can only think of one. Call Help Me Howard. An association with a problem left you courting trouble, ready to evict the mess from your life? Don't lawyer up. Let us know, because our price is right. It's free. With this Help Me Howard, I'm Patrick Frazier, 7 News.